quickly talk about Banzinger. Banzinger is one of the main tools I use. You do have a free version, but it's free. You're not going to get what you need from it. So I use the paid version. Um, Banzinger is a news service mainly. It gives you all of the news. Same time Wall Street get the news. So as I'm sitting here on my laptop, I've got the news feeds. So this is my homepage. You've got the Banzinger chat on the left hand side, which is pretty good. You've got a lot of good traders here. We're talking about what's going to be going on this morning. DGLY. We're going to talk about that later actually in the video. So anyway, why are we talking about Banzinger? Everyone asks me what tools you should get when trading, and it depends how you want to trade. You've got some traders who purely trade on news, which is kind of the route I go down. And you've got traders that sit there and analyse charts and sit there and analyse and analyse and analyse. I like to do a bit of both, but I'm more of a news trader, buy the news, sell the rumour type of guy. So I have loads of different categories set up for how I like to trade. So I've got my unfiltered news section on the right hand side. I'm in the UK at the moment, so it's a bit slow on the uptake. It's not because there's a delay, it's just because of the time difference. It's about 3:30 in the morning East Coast time, so it's very slow news time, so I thought it would be perfect for me to show this. So this is my unfiltered news section on the right hand side, so anything that's going on pops up here. This is my watch list news section, so anything on my watch list is going to show up here. So I've got CC on my watch list, MAR, etc. It's just anything important shows here. This is a categories news feed. So these are the things I like to look at: analyst ratings, exclusive news, hot markets, signals, short sets. It's good to see what the shorts are doing. Trading ideas, and general. There's general. Here's general here. So we've got biotech, healthcare, etc. Because healthcare, biotech are great for momentum plays. So if something pops up that there's been FDA approval or something, it's worth jumping on. I also have a tab just for bio on its own because it is an important section for me to trade. So you can see that the governor of New York's asking to buy vaccine direct from Pfizer. So yeah, it's a good little play. BNGO we know has been pumped recently, so that's popped up here. So it's good to see what's going on, and it helps you plan your day ahead. Also have a tab for my merger news, so any mergers coming up, I've got all the information here, or anything related to the merger section or contract buyback, etc. After that, I've got my filters, my signals and movers. So I've got different sections set up. So I've got my pre-market area I work in. So I've got my pre-market movers, and then I've got my signals of what's jumping. I also have a news feed here. Mainly though, when I am trading pre-market, I do remove my news feed from this section here, and it's set up like this, just so I've got more space to see what's going on, and take it from here. Especially in the mornings when things are moving, it's really important to see what the volume is, because there's no point jumping into a trade that's got very low volume like this one here. It jumped 13%. You think, great, something's going to happen, but if you look at the volume, no one's really buying it. So you're gonna, if you jumped on that one and made a mistake of not checking the volume, you could get left holding a lot of shares with no one there to buy it. So it's always important to check volume before you jump into a trade. After that, I've got my after hours set up, which is exactly the same as my pre-market. Why I have two, it's just so I can keep an eye on what's been going on. And then throughout the day, I've got what's moving, which is similar to these two setups, but it's for main trading sessions. Another tab I have is my earnings monitor. It's always good to keep an eye out on what's coming up on the earnings calendar, because you can get some nice little plays. This week it's going to be financials, so it's all the banks reporting, which can have a major impact on the market if the banks all show negative earnings reports. So it's really important to keep an eye on this section of who's reporting for that day or week. Lastly, I have my watch list. Not everything on here I own. It's just stuff I like to keep an eye on for various reasons. Some of these have had some great plays on, like this one for example. Index is a good pump and dump. Dave and Buster is a good one. It's been a very good recovery. But we got Biden's inauguration this week, so there's been a lot of Biden plays coming in. So I'm going to be preparing a Biden watch list. The great thing here, I can do different watch lists. So I'm going to be making my Biden list, and just adding various stocks to it. Going to be weed stocks, EV stocks, things like that. So we're going to do the Neo. We're going to do our cannabis plays. I'm just going to build up a list here, and this list will automatically filter into my newsfeed. So anything's popping, we can jump straight onto it. But guys, that was just a quick video about one of the softwares I use. Also, a little nice thing about this software. Let's go for BNGO. So I can click on the ticker symbol here. It opens up its own details window. When it loads. It's normally a lot faster than this. I do have a couple of videos uploading, but yeah, so basically this opens up and it shows me all the filtered news down here. But I can go to charts, and it integrates with TradingView. So you can get a chart straight in here, but you can also click onto it and it'll open up into a new window. So it's great for doing some chart work as well at the same time. And here you can see it's opening into a new window. And yeah, great bit of software to use, but it's really good that it works in pre-market from 4 AM, and that is when I get a lot of my pre-market plays at 4 AM. Between 4 AM and 6 AM, I could make about 60 to 75% of my daily income just in that 2-hour window. That's why it's really important to use a trading platform that lets you trade from 4 AM. We use Robinhood just because it does what it needs to do. It's free to use. It trades from 4 AM up to 8 PM. And it works. But anyway, guys, that's a quick review of the software. Any questions about it, drop me a link. It's about $180 a month, but it's worth every cent. And we make so much money just because we can trade from 4 AM and it's got all the updates in the newsfeed, which help us plan our day ahead. Anyway, guys,